but it will spread rather than being just in one sector now. We are talking of growth rate, positive growth rate of about 7% in our economy. How does that growth rate spread? The growth, how has it been spread? It's just across very few sectors. We are not having an inclusive growth. If the growth is inclusive, if it spreads across many sectors, employment will be created. Manufacturing, agriculture, those are the real employers of labor.
Especially agriculture.
Yeah, especially agriculture, manufacturing as well. Oil and gas, yes, oil alone is giving us about 80% of our revenue. And how many people have been employed in oil? That is the challenge. We can grow this economy.
To the PIB which you talked about.
Yes, we can grow this economy, even retaining the kind of revenue we are getting from the oil. By the time we diversify the economy into agriculture, into manufacturing, by the time these two come up, you will see we are going to be #1 economy in Africa, not #2 we are now. So creating employment, the #1 thing is increase the productive capacity of the country.
And how is your relationship being with the federal government? Of course, the state government as well, in terms of advising government and on policies and what have you?
I want to believe we've been having a cordial relationship, but we may sometimes differ in perspectives as to how some things are handled. But by and large, I think we are getting on with both the state and the federal government. There are situations where we are invited, like in Lagos State where we operate, where I said the economy is going on. We had very recently what Lagos State government called corporate assembly, where the private sector meets with the government, we present what we feel the government has done, and they give us what they think they want to do and what they are doing. So that is a sign that we are getting on well with each other. I think we have a cordial relationship. Like I said, we may differ perspective in some areas, but the most important thing is I believe both federal and the states we are doing very well with each other.
All right, Mr. Remi Bello, we're really running out of time, but before I let you go, let me just ask you this question on a personal note. I mean, who exactly is Mr. Remi Bello?
Mr. Remi Bello, if I may say, or Alhaji Remi Bello, like people call me. I'm the president of Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry by the grace of God today, the managing director of Creta Hope Nigeria Limited, a company that has been around since 1958. We manufacture windows and doors, and I've always been part of chamber movement for quite a while. I believe that's why I'm being rewarded by being the president of the chamber today, and by the grace of God, I foresee to be in this office for the next 2 years, when I hope I would have been able to make my mark in the Nigerian economy, because the chamber is not out for anything but to advocate for its members, for good public policy, for a good environment, for a good economy, for the betterment of investors and the citizenry. In short, better living to every Nigerian.
Well, we certainly hope that you will have all the wherewithal and, of course, support to carry out all the things that you set out to achieve as president of the LCCI. Mr. Remi Bello, we thank you so much for spending time with us on Question Time.
Thank you so
we appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
The race by the present-day government at both the federal, state and even local level to transform the state of the Nigerian economy is very much on, no doubt. Well, while some analysts say some improvements have already been made, a lot more work still needs to be done for Nigeria to develop virtually all her sectors and rank among the best developed countries of the world. We hope to see more input from the Lagos Chamber of Commerce in its functions and responsibilities to the government and, of course, the people of Nigeria. But at the end of it all, perhaps we may have wonderful stories to tell about the economy. Well, that's it for now. Do remember to send us your questions, comments and suggestions to questiontime@channelstv.com or watch us online also via channelstv.com. Until we come your way again, I'm Ayotunde Balogun wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye-bye now.